Hey guys, it's Steven from Legit Tech Tutorials and the Legit PC, and we are back with our Construct 3 tutorial. I am still working on getting the Zombie Alamo back up to speed again in Unity, so when that starts coming back, I will be doing that one as well as this one every weekend, either Saturday Construct 3 or Unity, and Sunday either Construct 3 or Unity. I'm still going to decide which day is which. Right now we are technically on Sunday, but it's 12:30 in the morning, and we're going to go ahead and start a 30-minute video here. Another thing I wanted to mention also is make sure that after every time that you do a game in here that you save it. I'm personally not saving to Dropbox or anything like that. I am just saving it as a file. I'm sure you could also do the Dropbox or any of the other ways that they give you to save them, but I'm just saving it to my local drive and then uploading it every time to start again, and I'm using a certain date way of dating it so that I know exactly where it is. So here is from 6/30/2019, which is last week. I think that was a Saturday. 6:30 was a Sunday. So on a Sunday, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit File here, and I'm going to do Shredder app. Oh yeah, I remember doing that. Videos. Then we're going to open that, and now it opens up. In order to do that, you hit Menu, and then you hit Projects, Save As, Download a Copy, and it downloads to your Downloads folder. Copy and paste it into somewhere special, and then give it a certain name. So I'm going to say Ava's Game, the date, and that's going to be my version instead of saying version 1, version 2, version 3. I get very confused what version we're on, and then we have an issue. So now what we need to do, of course, is to get this guy to work here to where it spins. So now we did figure out that we can get it to spin by hitting this guy, and now we can get it to move slightly. So now the idea that we need to do is every time that we click on it, that it enables the spin. So one of the things that we might want to look at here in the event sheet is, let's see if we could add an event system. Wait, let's see, every X seconds. Okay, so another thing that we could do is we're going to compare time. So basically the idea that we're going to do is we're going to have some sort of scalar probably, where the longer that you hold it down, it will compare the time that you started holding and the time that you let go. It'll compare that time. Or we could have every X seconds time interval, and no. So probably compare time. Compare the current time seconds since startup. So what we could do is write on compare time. Compare the current time seconds. So this is instance. Okay, so but we're gonna look at we're gonna go back to layout, and we're gonna right click. There was something I was looking for. Where is it? There was something here. I can't remember. It was... Oh, I think it was here. There was something here. I can't remember where it was. But there was one where it talked about... Oh, here we go. Here it is. Okay, so now it's available for the entire project. Let's go ahead. Oh, we can't move it. Okay. So event sheet, let's add event. Let's see what we could do with the touch. On double tap, on hold. Okay, so here we go, on hold. On double tap object. On hold over object. There we go, on hold. Triggered when a gesture is made over an object. Compare acceleration as nth touch. So this is like number of touching is touching object on any end. On any touch start. On touched object. On touched object, on hold, on tap, on hold over object. So that's what we want. Pick object, we want it to be the arrow. Done. Okay, so on touch over arrow, we want the arrow. So what we wanted to do is basically move at angle. Oh no, yeah, so we don't want to do that. So what we wanted to do is we wanted to rotate towards position. But what we wanted to do is we wanted to do it every couple seconds. So on every tick, we wanted to go a certain distance. So let's do that. Okay. So what we could do is you touch, and it will compare the time. So let's do this. System. Let's see here. Load save system. Wait for signal, set time scaling, set minimum frame rate, load save, okay, set single layer, set value, add to track, stop looking, blah, 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 full screen. Okay, so we don't want that. Arrow, animation. Where was that one that I just saw? Where did I get this? System every tick. Where did I see that one that said compare? Was that another here? Oh, here it is, I think. Compare time. Okay, so this is what we're going to do. So we're going to do touch, hold, on hold, gesture over arrow. So another thing that I wanted to do is while we're holding, is I wanted this guy to rotate. Rotate clockwise. Yeah. Degrees, 1 degree. So let's do that, and then this, we're gonna keep that there, but let's go ahead and go back to layout. And let's go ahead and start it. Okay, so it's not doing. Okay, so it's not continually rotating. 1 degree clockwise. Okay, so this is what I want, is touching object, not hold. Okay. So now let's try that. There it goes. Okay, so now what I basically want to know is how long do they touch the object before letting go. So now we're going to be doing some variables. Okay, don't need that. Variables. Don't need that. Scripts. Interesting. Okay, so Okay. Let's go back to layout. Instance variables. Alright, so let's call this start hold, type number 0, time the user holds on arrow. Okay. Add new instance variable, end hold arrow. Time that user stops holding arrow. So basically what we're going to do, okay, so end hold arrow. But here's the issue. So now we need to know when he touches the object and when he lifts up. Because I don't think that I could have it timed, because I don't want it to do anything. So let's do another event. So what we're going to do is on touch of object. So on touch object, and then is there an on lift? I guess you could say on touch object. Okay, so I guess you could just keep refreshing the end when it's not touching the object. So let's say on double tap, on tap object, on tap, on hold. Oh, here you go. Okay, on object touched. Okay, on any touch start and on any touch end. Okay, so on any object touched. So it has to be touched on the arrow, and it has to be on any touch start. What? No, not acceleration. What? Okay, so let's do this. Touch. On any touch start, and I want to add another, let's see, is touching object, arrow. Okay, done. Okay, so now when we do that, we're going to do game system, set value. What? Oh, is this instance variable? Oh, instance variable to the game arc. I don't want instance variable to game arc. Where's the rest? Where's the actual variables? Oh. Ah, global variable. Okay. Come here, Tiger. Okay, there we go. I like that now. Okay, so now, basically what we're going to do is we're going to go in here, and we're going to say activate spin. We're going to go system, set value. We're going to say on arrow start value find expression. activate system. Where's the compare time? Sorry, that's my cat here. Okay, so time since the last tick. I don't want that. Current frames per second. It's basically time. Okay, so now time. I'm going to add event on go back, not arrow, touch, and is on any touch end. And add another, and is touching object, arrow. Done. And what we're going to do is going to go activate spin. Oops. Sorry, system. Set value on arrow end is time. Time. Done. All right, now basically what we want to do, add event. Okay, so basically what we want to do is every time that it does this, we want to add an action that we include a global variable, arrow hold time, start at 0, difference between on arrow hold start and on arrow hold end. Okay, so now on this we want to do activate, oops, this one here, this one here. I'm going to set value, and then this is going to be find expression, sorry, on arrow start minus find expression on arrow hold start on arrow hold end. Done. There we go. So now you should have the time, and then we're going to have a simple rotation. So we're going to create another variable. What time are we at? It's actually pretty fun. Well, I expected it to be pretty fun. So we're going to have a variable that is the kind of some sort of from time to degrees, and that's going to be in seconds. So we want, this is going to be rotation distance, and this is going to be degrees, so it's from seconds to degrees of rotation. Okay, so we could do 1 second, 1 degree, but 1 second's a really long time. So I think, for example, if I do 1, 2, 3, if I do 3, let's do 3 seconds, let's do 3 rotations. So, okay, so then basically what we're going to do is we're going to do that. So then we're going to do activate spin. Obviously we could actually get rid of this, we could get rid of this variable, because now basically we could have that inside the rotating distance. Rotation distance is equal to arrow hold time times 360. Wait. Yeah, so every second we're going to have it. So 3 seconds. How would do? Yeah, so let's say every second's 360. Okay, so now we should be. Okay, so now we should be good to go. Let's see here. Oh, I forgot to do the actual part where it sets the rotation. Add. So then we're going to do arrow, set angle. And this angle is equal to rotation distance. And then what we're going to do is we're going to set hold on. Yeah, we don't need to reset it. I was going to say we could reset it, but we don't need to. Let's delete that. Okay, everything's really clean. Obviously, we don't really need that one much anymore, so let's go ahead and see here. Okay, but here's the question. Okay, so let's do this. Let's go here, debug layout. So now we are getting 60 frames per second, and we want system, global variables, arrow hold time. So which is on hold end or start minus on hold end. Ooh, negative number. It's backwards. Oh, yeah. I did it backwards. Oops. So debug. Alright, let's go all the way down here. 1, 2, 3. 0.7 seconds. Okay, so let's see here. Let's do it exact. So I got my phone here. So let's go ahead and go to clock. Let's go to timer. Let's go to timer or stopwatch. Reset. At 5 seconds I'm going to go, and I'm going to hold for 5 seconds. Actually, let's start at 2 seconds. Let's hold it for 3 seconds. Actually, I'm going to 10 seconds, and then I'm going to hold 3. Now. Oh, this is really, really close to 3 seconds, so it looks good. Okay, cool. So that works, and it rotated 3 seconds times that is, yeah, that's correct. 360 times 3 and some change is that much. That is about, yeah, 3 rotations. Okay, so that looks good. So now that we got that to work, we can go over here and we could delete this and delete this and delete this. Okay, so now we get that all back, because I think you could only, when logged in, use up to 50 events. So we have 48. We could definitely build this game with 48. Okay, so now that we have that, we could delete this. You have deleted activated spin, deleted instance. Now let's delete the game object. My cat wants to go out. Wherever she's at, she's ready. Alright, so we got that to work. Now, obviously we would need sound next, but another thing that we could do is to do a an animation to get this thing to actually rotate, like, slowly. Okay, bump map. Definitely don't need that. What is behavior? Shadowcaster, drag and drop. Oh, I remember we tried this last time. Oh, animation. Okay. Ooh. But this is not what we're trying to do. So let's go here. Let's look. It's gonna have to be an event. Okay. Okay, so that's close to what we want to do. Okay, so towards this angle, let's say every tick, which is 60 times a second, 60 frames per second. So let's say like 0.60. So that's 1 degree per second. So we want it to make those 3 rotations. So let's say if it's the 3 seconds, it should make those 3 rotations in 3 seconds. So what it should be the angle divided by the number of time multiplied by 60. So here we're going to say rotation distance divided by 60 frames per second. So that's 60 ticks. Divided by the time, multiplied by time. By the time, which is arrow hold time. Okay, so 60, so rotation distance divided by the 60 times arrow hold time. So let's say it's at 11,000 whatever. 11,060, let's say, divided by 60 times the arrow hold time, which was 3.18 seconds. That's 6 degrees a tick. That can't be right. This has to be times 60 divided by 3. So it's times 60. Or what I could do is I could do system FPS, current FPS, system. There we go, perfect. Oop. Divided by arrow time, and then this is obviously rotation distance. Whoops. Oh, we're at 30 minutes right now. Interesting. Okay. Oh man. Did not work. Let's see. Oh, that's the time. Okay. Global variables. Okay, so I still don't think... Oh, it's going more degrees per second because of that math there. Needs to go less. So yeah, it does indeed need to go here. PS needs to be smaller. There we go. Okay, I see. So basically what it needs to do is it needs to be rotation distance needs to continue holding its rotation distance. So it could move further. Still looks kind of funky. Okay, let's debug one more time. Debug layout. Okay, so rotation distance. See, the issue I think it's doing is that it's just rotating towards this angle. I think it should rotate even slower. Okay, so let's go here. Let's say times 4. A little bit too slow. I like it. But otherwise I like it. Let's try 2. Too fast. Let's try 3. Alright, so now we just need to figure out next video how to do the, where it just goes this way. So probably I'm going to say rotate to 355 minus 355 minus 355. You know, so if it's over 355, it has to go all the way around here, and then come all the way around here, and then come all the way around. So basically, rotate to 355. I think I could do that right now. Let's do that right now. So let's do this. So rotate towards, okay, so basically start at find expression system. Is there an if? Is there a conditional here somewhere? Parallax. Absolute positive value of number. A cosine or cosine angle. A sine, cosine. Distance, exponential. Sine. Okay, so basically angle. So yeah, I'm gonna have to do. Oh wait, what is this? I think we're kind of out of time. We're already at 37 minutes. So basically next video what we need to do is that if the rotation distance is over 360, then we have to rotate that distance and subtract. Rotate that distance and then subtract. Rotate that distance and subtract. So basically rotate to 359 and then rotate 3. So if let's say it's that same number, 11,050. Sorry, 1150. We're gonna rotate the 359 once, and then the 359 again, and then another times the 359, and then we're gonna rotate the last 73. So that way you have that full rotation. And then from there, the next one should go that same distance. So what it's going to do is it's actually going to say, we're going to rotate towards that angle, but in actuality, we're only going to rotate the distance. We're only going to use the distance to calculate. Right? Alright. Cool. So we'll continue working on this guy. We're getting really, really close to having a working game here. Then we need more graphics, we need sound, and we need some more art. Well, graphics, yeah. And then also, we need to add sound to those graphics, and that if you touch those, each one, it makes a different sound or whatever. But it looks like we're almost done here. Maybe a couple more weeks, maybe less than a month, we'll have this done. Alright, so this has been Steven from Legit Tech Tutorials and the Legit PC. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next video. Take it easy. Peace.